Beautiful night for baseball. Connor Grady's first pitch is a fastball in for a strike to Gabe Holt. 4 home runs this postseason for Young, and he belts this one deep to left. Becker to the fence. It's off the base of the wall. Almost went right through the chain link. Throw to second. Never arrives, and Josh Young with a leadoff double. This dude can hit.
Yeah, he can hit, and what's impressive to me is he saw 3 straight off-speed pitches, slowed the bat down 3 different times, a changeup and 2 breaking balls, and yet you paint the inside part of the plate. Shows you how talented Josh Young is as he takes an inside fastball. I mean, melts it off.
I like it with the runner in scoring position.
Just off the plate away. Take me back to that Josh Young. Tadlock has bragged on Wilson for a long time about being the best hitter. Step on third for Mendoza, throw to first, and a beautiful scoop from Carter Smith. Florida State gets out of a jam with a 5-3 double play, an 11's team.
And just coming back to the outside edge.
And he's getting the ball or 2 off of it occasionally with the fastball and the breaking ball.
Popped it up, drifting back, Noisy. And that'll close Florida State's third. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left. FSU.
You in the minor leagues and in college, you got roommates.
DeSadas can't quite reach that one.
You get to the big leagues, everybody's got their own room. Guys are getting older, they have their own families, they have their own kind of team. He's not afraid, not too proud to choke up with 2 strikes.
Runner goes, it's ball 4. 2 on and 1 out for Cameron Warren. 18 home runs for the big guy.
This is danger time if you're a Seminole right here. You got the best RBI guy up with a couple on.
Warren hits it to third, past Mendoza. Noisy around the bag. Becker's throw cut off, and Texas Tech strikes first. Again, first pitch swinging for Cameron Warren. This time it pays off.
Well, you want to know how you drive in a bunch of runs. You got to be ready to hit in run scoring situations, and the thing you got to admire about Warren, he is always ready to pull the trigger. Fastball up and out over the plate. He gets the head out just enough to get past Drew Mendoza, misses it by about 2 inches, and that one scoots into left field. The speedy Noisy scores easily. Cam Warren continues to get it done for the Red Raiders.
I'm kind of surprised.
Kurt Wilson 0 for 1. To Salvatore, and the throw is true. 1 run in. Level with products like TrackMan, pitching technology. Tim Tadlock strikes me as the kind of guy that just doesn't need and
constantly getting wore out. It's probably not a very good pitch.
Ooh, that one got the bill of the cap on Nelson. I just wanted to close by saying I think there's room in the game for both of you. And there's room in this booth for now.
Thank you, Tom.
Kind of scary for Nelson, huh? Greeted by Tyler Holt. Watch this one.
Ooh.
In on the beak.
Wow. Boy, that's fortunate right there. That one could have got the jaw.
Let's go. Helmet, you all right?
Oh, yeah.
What town are we in?
It could have said Council Bluffs. He would have been close.
And that's where you see a lot.
Carter Smith's going to square early. Corners charging in. The bunt dropped down. Here's Morrell from third. And it will advance both. The sacrifice for Carter Smith.
You don't win 2,000 games without teaching the fundamentals of the sport. Mike Martin, you can see his young man fired up right there because they value the little things at Florida State. Matthew Nelson getting that bunt down and getting celebrated by his teammates. Look, nose close to the baseball, angle set towards third base, and now just catch the top.
The 1-1. Low and away. Snap throw gets into center field. Robbie Martin will come home. Nelson on his way to third. And a Texas Tech mistake allows FSU to tie the game.
Wow, and that just feels like an unforced error right there. You got a big-time strikeout candidate up to bat. You got a runner on second base that's not even that far off, and you have the lead. Like, look, the secondary lead is not huge. That is not an overly aggressive secondary lead, and that throw is way off the line.
Flowers to third. Morrell will take it across the green, 2 down. You know, I was talking about came back with a strikeout.
Close to home plate.
Able to get that far down because of the shift. Bounce it to the right side. Warren has to back up. And Bonnet covering the bag to end the inning. So they flirt with trouble, but they're
Edge on both of them.
high, deep right field. This one is launched into the bleachers. 3 home runs in the season for Klein, 2 of them in Omaha.
And that is another no-doubter for Mr. Klein, putting his power on display. He's been waiting all year to bust loose with the long ball. Back-to-back punch-outs in his first 2 at-bats. Did not look all that comfortable against Connor Grady. But, man, was that a bomb right there. Just kind of, what was that, a nothing off speed pitch?
Like
just
a change up,
just
sit
sit there in the middle of the play. Watch him separate right there and then get the head out. A big time.
Throw it 2-2, you can throw it 3-2 as well. There it is.
You go a year and a half or 2 years without pitching, and you get right back up and you find the strike zone. Little flare will drop in front of Reese Albert, the new center fielder. Leadoff single for Noisy. Swing and a miss. The ball gets all the way to the backstop, and Nelson has no play at first. Both runners able to advance on the strikeout wild pitch.
Time's out.
Through the right side, Texas Tech will add to its lead. Noisy scores on a Josh Young single.
Ben, this is a young man that's going to drive in a lot of runs in his life, and it's because of at-bats like this by Josh Young as the Red Raiders extend their lead.
Salvatore backhand goes to third for the force. Didn't get it there in time. Cameron Warren for the 3rd time this game in 4 at-bats swings at the first pitch, and for the 2nd time it pays off. Bases loaded, full of Red Raiders with Cody Masters coming up.
Yeah, Salvatore, the shortstop, kind of swung over and double play depth. His only play, go to the backhand side and try to go for the lead runner at third base. A really nice play. Mendoza stretching out like a first baseman on the team.
3 pitches to take care of Stillwell. A monster out for Florida State if they want to come back and win this thing.
Huge.
Ball formed just off the plate and walks in a run. Velez was fantastic in game 2 of the Super Regional against LSU.
Hey, come back to me and you.
Outside part again, 3-2.
Outer third. And it's strike 3 called. 2nd strikeout for Velez.
This thing as close as possible. 3-run deficit is certainly doable.
And that'll take care of full. Nelson draws a 1-out walk. Driven to the gap in right center field. Hoyt and Noisy chasing, and it's a diving catch by Dylan Noisy. A run-saving grab. Look at the ground that Dylan Noisy covers.
Holy cow. That is called closing speed right there. We've got such a great view of where that ball was headed from where we're sitting, and this is a young man, starts on the shortstop side of second base, and he just outruns this baseball. Full extension layout to finish off the play, and that one's going to end up on SportsCenter. A run-saving catch from Dylan Noisy, putting his blazing speed on full.
When the last cap still has its sunglasses on, you know you're winning. Here's the payoff. Way outside. And DeSatos reaches base for the first time. Swing and a miss. Texas Tech does it. For the first time, they win 2 games at the College World Series. They will play on. But for Florida State head coach Mike Martin, this is the end of the line. A gracious gentleman and the all-time winningest coach in NCAA history in his 40-year career comes to an end on this Wednesday night.
Great job. Good job.